It is now Monday morning. The time is now 5:32. I've got enough time to get to the bank, make a deposit, and get the car fueled and back to where it parks, just in time for the punctual day shift driver, and so on. I started the night with a shorter trip, well, compared to the ones that were coming up. I took this guy into Esquimalt from the uptown area. Then I got back to the uptown area and started watching something on my phone when I got a call nearby. And that went out to the ferry terminal. That was like $70. And on my way back in from the ferry terminal, I got another call. It was near the General Hospital, and that guy went out to like the very end of Veterans Memorial Parkway down by Latoria, and that was like what, $25 or something like that. Then I had another trip in the Western Communities. It wasn't extremely long, but as soon as I dropped that off, I was being sent to the casino. And at the casino, I picked up some guy who had been drinking too much and gambling too much. He was crying over losing $7,500. The story was that he went in with $3,000 to play, and he'd worked it up to $7,500, and then he lost it all. And he went all the way out to North Saanich. That was like $80. With a couple stops on the way, one stop at a liquor store, and one stop at his mother's house to drink what he had bought at the liquor store. Anyways, I was glad to get rid of him because he was annoying me. You know, when some people just annoy you. So I was glad to get rid of him. And then I worked more or less steady till is that a green light? Yeah, I think so. Ah, shit. That's still going. Anyways, turn the wipers on too. Okay, back in position here. Okay. So, the night worked out. I had over $300 on by 1 o'clock. And then I had a long break and I went to sleep, and I had a call at about, I don't know what time it was. There it is. Anyway, that was a no load, and I finally had the last one at 5:20 was a time call. Now I dropped him off. That was a $25 fare. And now I am headed to the end. So, but I had a long, slow morning. But the evening before midnight, anyway, was just incredible good luck. So I'm not complaining. The night was worth it. The phone's about to fall over again, I can tell. It is now 5:08 on a Tuesday morning. 5:08 on a Tuesday morning gives me enough time to get out to the Western Communities, to the car wash that's open, and get the car washed and come back into town and make a deposit at the bank, detail the interior, and get the car fueled up so that I'm on time for my chiropractor appointment. I think I've got an adjustment and then a neck decompression, something like that. It was a relatively slow night. I have about 245 on, and the only reason I have 245 on is because I had one fare that was $70. It was going out to the North Saanich from one of the homeless shelters on the gorge, and the guy just had enough to pay for it. He just had enough. It was like $68.90, and he had $69 and said keep the change. That's cutting it close, but that's all the money he had on him. Kind of tired. I didn't get to sleep much, but I got to watch a fair amount of video. Catching up, always catching up, always catching up. When there's a slow night, I do a lot of catching up. When it's a busy night, I get farther behind. That's my green light. So what else is there? Yeah, it's been relatively slow. I guess I'll get back to you again tomorrow, or hopefully I'll be able to upload this my Dropbox into the computer by Friday so I can put this vlog together. Otherwise it's going to be late due to some technical difficulties. 3 more nights to go this week. This started out a slow night. It was not going very busy at all, and not much was going on. Not much. Until at one point I was sent to pick up a woman on the gorge, and she was going to pick up her daughter downtown, or just, yeah, in Fairfield. And we ended up waiting for half an hour in front of the building where the daughter lived. And they ended up going just to Vic West. And that's where it all turned around, because I didn't have my lease on before that trip. And that was a $60 fare. Ended up taking the mother back home after dropping off the daughter somewhere. And the daughter prepaid the whole thing. $60. Then it had a few more fares until about 1 o'clock. And then between 1 and 2:30, not much happened. At 2:30 I got busy. People's checks had come in from welfare. It was Welfare Wednesday. I end my night with $340. Now I had the last one that went to the dockyard from Savannah, which was a good fare. That's $20. Very nice. And now I've got 7 minutes in which to get this thing fueled and get it back for day shift. I'll do the best I can. I can't make any guarantees. I can't stop off at the bank. I don't have enough time. So what I will do is, since it's not raining, this morning I will go for a walk. I will go for a walk to the bank. I will deposit some money in the bank. That is the plan. So, yeah, our punctual day shift guy will probably be waiting for me when I get there. Yeah. You know what I think about that? You know how I don't like to be rushed. And since 2:30 I have been rushed. I haven't had a chance to sleep much. There were times where it took me 6 or 7 tries to watch one video or to get through one video. I'm hoping that the next 2 nights, the remainder of my week, will be a lot quieter. And that's about all for tonight. I'm tired. And that's that. This was the Wednesday night. The Wednesday night was quite busy until about, let's say 1 o'clock. Yeah, till 1 o'clock. And then it slowed down. I did a grand total of about 230. Most of the trips were on the shorter side. I didn't have any long ones really. And so as a result, I didn't make all that much money. But that's okay. I got to watch lots of video, and I got to sleep and get some rest. So it all worked out. 230. And that was with 17 trips. So now the time is 5:56. The car wash should be open by the time I get to it. Even though it's raining, the owner is driving it today, so I'm gonna spray it down. Wash out the mats. Throw it all back together. Do the interior, clean it up a little. I don't think I have to go to the bank, do I? Got one more night left to go this week, so let's see. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, $90. Oh yeah. I'm gonna put that towards my groceries. I have to go get groceries tomorrow night. Or, yeah, tomorrow night. And so when I do that, I might even get some whiskey. Yeah, not much else to say for today. Except that I'm tired. One more night to go. Okay, it's Friday morning. Time is now 5:39. 5:39 a.m. I've got almost 300 on. Nearly, I guess. I don't know. I haven't counted it exactly. But nearly 300. And it was, for some parts of it, it was slow. And for some parts it was busy. And I had a couple of longer ones in the morning now, which helped. I also had one where I was sent to a gas station and it said check for cash. But you know, 19 times out of 20, when it says check for cash, they pay. And it's all good. And it works out fine. So, I don't know. Oh, that's a traffic light changing, and there's a policeman right over there. So, yeah, let the policeman go. Anyway, 19 times out of 20 when it says check for cash, they pay anyway. But this kid was a little bit, I don't know, he seemed a little nervous. He seemed a little bit, his conversation was a little bit fake. And when conversation gets a little fake, it makes you wonder. And at one point we were turning a corner almost at our destination, and I just had that sinking feeling that, oh, I'm not going to get paid. So when we pulled up in front of the building where he was supposed to go, he said, oh, my dad was supposed to be here and pay for this. And I'm going, oh. He says, well, I just have to go in and get the money. Oh, really? Okay, well, could you leave me something so I know you're coming back? And he says, here, my Gucci sunglasses, they're worth $400. I'm going, yeah, right. So he goes in the building and I wait. I wait 5 minutes. I wait 10 minutes. He hasn't come back out yet. Now, if he was just going to go in the building, grab the money and come back out, I would have got paid already. But 10 minutes and he's not back out. And so I checked the sunglasses. They look like it's a Gucci box. Yeah, but the sunglasses in there look somehow shitty. So I just take that off this. I just take that from where he left it on the back seat. I open my driver's side door, put the Gucci sunglasses box on the ground, and drove away. Yep, that was one of those check for cash deals that, well, there was no cash. And it was, well, $22, which was it was a considerable little amount, but still, it's the principle of the thing. So, I did not get paid for that one fare, but still, I have almost 300 on, so I'm not really going to complain about that. The night is pretty much over. I've got like 16 or 17 minutes left of the shift, so I'm just going to go fuel it and park it. And then I'm going to add up the Interacts and credit cards and company charges from tonight and add those on to the ones from the rest of the week, put them in an envelope in the glove box, and when I come back to work on Monday night, there will be a check in there for my overs, and that will be the end of that story. Yeah, this thing's making gweep gweep noises. And now I'm first in 62. Ooh. And if I time it just right, over here I've got a green light when I get through the most difficult intersection in Victoria. Now that's nice. Everybody's waiting in every other direction, and I get the green light and I go through. Perfect. And now I'm heading straight for that gas station.